Good morning, people of God. I'm still your host, OluwaPamilerin AYANWALE. Our exhortation is taken from the book of Psalm 8, verse 4. Psalm 8, verse 4 says, "What is man that thou art mindful of him, and the Son of man that thou visit him?" Our exhortation is, who are you as a man? Beloved, one of life's greatest tragedy is to live without truly know whom you are in God's eyes. Until you know yourself, you cannot fully know whom God is. None, you cannot clearly see what lies ahead of you in His plan. The question the psalmist asks in Psalm 8, verse 4 is not just a poet, it is a divine invitation to discover your identity and worth in the Creator design. Beloved, I want us to know 5 things as man. Number 1, man in God's eyes. From the beginning, God revealed man dignity and purpose in Genesis chapter 1, verse 26 to 29. That says, "Let's make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion." Beloved, you are God's ambassador on earth, His chosen representative. You are His mouthpiece, His watchman, and His steward over creation. Beloved, God entrusted you with rulership, not as tyrant, but as a servant king, to reflect Him and to reflecting His justice, love, and truth. The second thing is, you are created for divine assignment. Beloved, before you are born, God knows you and ordained you in His purpose. Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 5 says, "Before I found thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou come forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nation." Beloved, you are not an accident. You are God's battle axe, a weapon of war designed to advance His kingdom. Beloved, religion is man's attempt to reach God, but divine identity is God's revelation of Himself in you. Beloved, whether you are in the pulpit or the marketplace, your life is meant to reflect the kingship you represent. The third thing is, you bear God's nature. The psalmist says in Psalm 82, verse 6, "I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High." Beloved, being made in God's image means you carry His attributes, creativity, authority, wisdom, and His love. But beloved, it does not make you equal with God, but it means you reflect Him on earth. Beloved, let your life should be a visible expression of His invisible nature. The fourth thing is Christ revealed our true value. In Hebrews chapter 2 verse 6 to 9, remind us of our uniqueness position. Beloved, even Jesus, the Son of God, humbled himself to share our humanity. In Hebrews chapter 2 verse 9 says, "But we see Jesus make a little lower than the angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor." Beloved, if the eternal Son become man to save us, then our worth before God is immeasurable. We must stop destroying ourselves over temporary things and start living in the eternity view. Beloved, the fifth thing is you are God masterpiece. In Ephesians chapter 2 verse 10 says, "For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus unto good works, which God has before ordained that we should walk in them." Beloved, you are God's creation, recreated in Christ to accomplish His good works. When you know whom you are in Christ and in God, you walk with confidence, resist sin, and walk purposefully. Conclusion, beloved, hear this. You are not ordinary. You are heavenly representative, earth steward, and Christ co-laborers. Beloved, rise up and live as the man God sees, full of His Spirit, walking in His authority, and shine His light in the world. Remain blessed, and don't forget this: you are God's image bearer, His ambassador, and His masterpiece. God bless you.